Good afternoon, University of North Dakota and the greater Grand Forks area. My name is Jared Swanson. On this September 21st, starting with a look outside here in Grand Forks. Sunny skies for us, nice blue sky. It looks like on Ryan Hall we have a few snowflakes falling, but those are just the cottonwood. Cottonwood's starting to shed their cotton. Outside right now it is 79. It says there's a cloud in the sky, maybe behind my back there. Our winds are whipping though at 25 out of the west. And if we look across the area, we're going to see central Minnesota sitting a little lighter, maybe 10 mile an hour for Minneapolis and Brainerd, 6 for Marshall. But as we get up into the Red River Valley here, we're starting to see some stronger wind speeds. 25 for Grand Forks, 18 for Fargo, 17 out west for Bismarck, and 18 up in Minot. Temperatures across the region though, pretty good as we're seeing a lot of 70s for Minnesota here. 82 getting into Fargo, 79 for us here in Grand Forks, as well as Minot, 84 over in Bismarck. Looking at temperatures across the nation now, we're seeing those constant temperatures basically across the entire Central Plains. 58 in Boston is our lowest temperature on the map. That is our only one below 60 on this map. As we get into the Rockies, we're starting to see some of those 80s build in. Looking at satellite radar across the nation, we do have this boundary kind of working through the area. That's what's bringing us that those windy conditions, as well as maybe a shower or two to the Minneapolis area. But as we zoom in down on Houston, there is a tropical storm Beta that's starting to work or try to make landfall in Houston per se. But this thing is going to try to keep moving just very slowly on. Going to be a big rainmaker. There is a 2% risk for tornadoes near the Houston area, so be prepared for those and watch your local watches and warnings. But as we zoom into our area here, there's almost nothing fun going on. Minneapolis is kind of the only area getting in on a little bit of fun stuff, but they are getting those severe storms are starting to move off into Wisconsin. But if we look into North Dakota, nothing, maybe a cloud in the sky, as well as South Dakota for our Monday afternoon. Looking at Futurecast here, it's pretty dull as we have this boundary working through. That's going to try to fill our area with clouds for our Wednesday. But as we work into Wednesday, we're going to see that there is a little shot of showers and thunderstorms there. We'll talk about that in a second. But Thursday's when we really start to see those clouds break in, and they're going to stick around basically all the way into our Friday morning. Maybe another shower as we get into Friday afternoon. But for Wednesday, we're looking at a chance for severe weather across maybe northern Minnesota, more so than the Red River Valley. But here we have simulated reflectivity, and we also have surface-based CAPE plotted on the map. These shaded colors are going to be the instability in our atmosphere. And so as we play this through, Fargo, Grand Forks, basically the Red River Valley, around lunchtime, maybe a little before that, could see a shower or maybe a rumble of thunder or two. And as we're working in that time, look at Minnesota start to really build up on that instability. As we go towards dinner time, we're going to see quite a bit of instability work into that region. And that's when we start to see those showers and thunderstorms, those severe ones potentially, start to pop off near Brainerd. I'm thinking a little north of Brainerd, maybe between Bemidji and Brainerd is where those storms are going to fire. And they're going to work off generally to the east towards Wisconsin. So tonight we are seeing a low of 47 in Grand Forks. A few clouds in the sky. It will be cooling down though. And the winds are going to be calming around midnight. 5 to 10 generally speaking, but around that midnight time frame, we're going to go to calm. But tomorrow we are going to see 82 for a high with sun. That wind is going to pick back up a little bit, 6 to 9 out of the south. I say golf weather because we've had a snowfall on October 10th for the past 2 years. So be ready for some potential early snowfall. Get out there while we still have green grass out there in Grand Forks. 7-day forecast for us. 70s primarily for the forecast. We do have an 80 on Saturday potentially. Those lows sitting nice for the most part in the 50s, a couple 40s in there as well. Thanks for watching UND Weather Update.